What is intentional listening? Yesterday, I talked about my definition of intention, and I said intention is the delta between the planned quality of an action and the actual quality of the action. So intentional listening means the difference between the quality of listening I had in mind before I go into the conversation and the actual quality of listening. Now, we don't think very often about the quality of listening before we go into a conversation, but it's worth to do so. Let me give you a couple of examples. Actually, I think I will make three. Example number one, I want to have a deep conversation with my wife. I want to find out how she feels, how is her personal situation, and things like that. So I really want to listen empathetically, ask a few questions, but apart from that, listen. And then in the conversation, something crosses my mind and I'm absent-minded, so I can't listen empathetically. Or she says something which makes me upset for whatever reason. I can't listen empathetically. So there's a difference between the quality I had in mind and the quality I implement. Example number two, I want to talk with my staff and make sure certain things we need to do will be done. So that's more about talking. So it's also about intentional talking, about clarity of what I say. But it's also about listening because I want to find out, did she understand, did she comprehend the things I had in mind exactly the same way? So I need to ask a couple of questions. Example number three, let's say I'm sitting together with a colleague and we want to co-create something. A new curriculum for a training course, for example. And my intention was to do that on eye level. So I really want to listen to the ideas of the colleague. But then in the conversation, I'm starting to dominate. I'm starting to argue. I'm starting to judge because, of course, who am I? I'm the one who knows everything. So there is a difference between the intentional quality and the quality I express in the conversation. So, what's your task for today? Go into the next conversation and think about what's the intended quality of your listening. And then when you are in the conversation, from time to time, very quickly check, am I true to my intention? And then if you end the conversation, evaluate yourself. Have I been true to my intention? Do so and report back. I'm curious to hear your stories. I'm Holger Nauheimer. This is Comcast.